Jing1990 asks, have you ever released a subpar product or service? If so, why? What did you learn from it?
Tons of times I learned that if I don't apply all my energy into something, it can't be as good as it can be. I mean, all day, always. Because I'm always testing, I'm always doing things. Like, didn't we launch a Gary app that I was going to engage with everybody on? Like, yeah, VChat. I mean, like, the answer is a lot of things. Gourmet library never took off. Like, what I learned is unless I am 100% all in on something, it is vulnerable. Doesn't mean it's not going to work. It means that it is vulnerable. And even if I have a great leader in place, like the only way that I've been able to guarantee success is for me to micromanage the operations of that. I've had successes when I didn't do that up front, but it's what I've learned is I try to bite off more than I can chew. My vulnerability as an entrepreneur always is big eyes, right? I think I can do everything. I literally think I can force in my 17-hour days everything through victory. I've become much more aware of that from 35 to 40. I still do it because I get enjoyment out of it. Like just having a lot going on is exciting for me, but I can afford that enjoyment today versus, and so doesn't mean it's right. I'm trying to be smarter about that too. Trying to make them be very, very enjoyable or have a much better chance of winning. But the answer is tons of times I've launched subpar products, mainly because I wasn't 150% behind it. And because and really to give you guys more value, one thing I've learned, a lot of times I'll start with something and being 150% in it, and then like very quickly it becomes 100, then 80, and 70, and they all have different timings. Sometimes I've gotten better at eliminating the things that I'm 150% into and letting it sit for more than like a week to allow myself to see if it's still at $1.50, and then if it's at $1.20, I'm like, I'm out. But if it's $1.50 for a month or two, and then I'll go. So yeah, I mean, if you're not in it, you're not in it.